15 minutes ago, they closed up on Fed Day in the financial markets with some gains, a lot of gains, as a matter of fact, percentage-wise, 1.4% across the board. So that's more than 500 points on the Dow Jones Industrial Average after the Federal Reserve did not make a move on interest rates. But the thinking is they might make some moves to cut rates next year. Doug Flynn, certified financial planner, co-founder, Flynn Zito Capital Management, joins us on that. So I guess that's the headline of the day. We might get some rate cuts. I saw maybe 3 next year. Take us through what we heard from Jay Powell and company this afternoon.
Yeah, it seems like they're stating that inflation has definitely eased, which they use the words, and they mentioned the words cutting rates, which is amazing. So it feels like the Fed has moved toward what the market has been looking for and sort of banking on. And so, but with that move, you get that confirmation that you've been right, and hence the rally. And it was a rally in both stocks and bonds. If you look at the 10-year Treasury, we bounced up to 4, down to 4%. So we're just above 4. If you remember, it wasn't that long ago that was 5%.
Yep.
So that helps a lot when it comes to mortgage rates. Those things are going to get lowered along with their decrease in interest rates that they're planning for next year. So all good news.
Even before it came out, I was going to ask you about, inflation, or I guess disinflation in some of these important categories. I was looking at some data earlier that, energy prices, which we've had, a conversation about a number of times, rents, people renting apartments and houses, that they're starting to come down. So the direction on all of that is the right direction, right?
It definitely is. And, they're trying to balance making sure that they don't, because if they kept rates up too much and they press too much on the economy, then you're going to run into a recession. So they're trying to avoid that. So how can they slow things down, get everything moving the way they want to, and avoid a recession? If they can pull that off, that will be nothing short of amazing, because they tend to not be able to, they tend to overdo things on both sides.
Right.
So we'll see how it plays out, but it's going in the right direction. That's what the market was looking for, and it's getting exactly what it's been looking for, and that's why we've had this great rally.
Yeah, and it continued today. Again, more than 500 points on the Dow is what we saw there in those closing numbers a few minutes ago. What about Tesla? Let's talk about that story for a moment. So Tesla recalls over 2 million vehicles to fix a defective autopilot monitoring system. So, it's like all their cars, right? Is this a big deal, or because it's Tesla, they just give you a little software upgrade and you're off to the races and it's not such a big deal? What's your take?
It's funny, and it is almost all their cars. But that's when you hear recall. I don't know about you, but when I hear recall, I think I've got to take my car into the car dealer and then wait, and then all of that. But Tesla's recall is exactly what you said. It's a software update that they'll just do for you, and then they'll send you a notice that they did it. So we can call it a recall because technically it is, but the inconvenience factor is virtually zero. But really what this gets down to is that the auto pilot feature and the full self-driving modes that they charged people $6,000 or $12,000 extra for. Most people have said these things don't work like they should. The government has said that this has been involved in more than 1,000 accidents and several fatalities. So they're going to scale back the ability to use it from the standpoint of you have to show that you're still paying attention. So it's probably not a bad thing. They're going to check in with you, the car that is, and make sure, hey, are you able to take over this at any moment if suddenly the road isn't what we think it is based on our computer? And when it is, you need to be able to come right back on. And if you can't show that you're paying enough attention, they're going to disengage. And so that means they'll either pull over or slow down or whatever it'll have to be. So you just have to show that you're more involved. So that's the update that's going to happen. And so hopefully that'll be less crashes.
Yeah, right. I think, which we're all in favor of. You see a guy driving a Tesla around that is actually paying attention, even if the car's doing the driving for him or her. The other thing, this is kind of a big topic for anybody who works. Where do you work? Even in our staff, some people work from home, other people are here in the office. So Boeing made, which is obviously a huge company, an interesting course correction on this. Boeing's reversing its policy. It's had a hybrid policy and now requiring thousands of workers to return to the office full time. Is this part of a larger trend you're seeing from big companies like this? And, are we going back to the old days completely, or is hybrid here to stay? How would you read it?
Yeah, during COVID, we hit about 37% of the workers had somebody working from home. Now that's down to about 26%. I do think it's part of a larger trend. More and more companies would like to do what Boeing is doing here, and they're looking to other companies to see how they fare. They're getting resistance. Employees want bonuses and other things to come back to the office. I don't know that they're going to get all of that, but I do think that you're going to see it go along this trend. Now,
thanks so much for watching. Just go to joinnn.com to find News Nation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of News Nation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.